Hello guys, welcome back. So me and my girlfriend are down in Devon for a long weekend with the dog. You might hear the dog tiptoeing around. He's literally down here now. Yeah, we've come down for a long weekend in Devon. The place we're staying at had Ticket to Ride Europe. It was our first time playing it. I don't have this game in the collection, but we had a go at it last night and it was really fun. It was fast paced. We found we were quite often like playing on top of each other. One of us was trying to put down trains and the other person was like pretty much playing along at the same time. It was over pretty quickly. It was fun. I learned a big lesson at the end of it to do with tickets, and I'll explain that as we go. But I'll show you the setup and we'll run through a brief overview of what is what with this game. So at the start of every game, everyone has their trains. Everybody gets one blue ticket and three, bear with, this is where you need a tripod, 3 short haul tickets. Now you don't need to keep all of these. You can keep one, you can keep 2, or you can keep all of them. The objective is to complete these tickets by the end of the game and get the points on the card. And that's how you basically move up the victory points track as you go. Everybody will be dealt 5 cards. If you see this one come up, this locomotive card, that's classed as a wild card. That means this card can be used with any colour combination to complete the track you need. So if you look at the map and you want to complete Paris to Frankfurt, for example, you need 3 orange cards, or you can use 2 orange cards and a wild card to complete this track. You would then put down your little trains, and that goes towards your points. So you'd look over here at the points track. You've just laid down 3 trains, which means you get 4 points on the victory track. So if we have a look at this route again, you see there's a second track leading from Paris to Frankfurt. If you were in a 4 or 5 player game, this track would be available. If you're in a 2 or 3 player game, you can only use one. So you can use the white or the orange, it doesn't matter, but it can only be used by one person. Same here, and same here. So let's have a look at these grey lines. Grey lines can be any colour that you've got in your hand. If you see some, here for example, they don't have any locomotives. So all you would need is 4 of the same colour to complete this line. If, for example, it was this line, that's 3 with a locomotive, you would need, again, 3 the same and one of these wild cards for the locomotive shown. If you see these lines with this weird black box, these are classed as tunnels. And to complete a tunnel, you would act the same. So I'd need 2 pink cards for this tunnel. Now that's not enough. Because it's a tunnel, you then proceed to draw 3 cards from the top of the deck. If any of the cards are the same colour as what you have, you then need a 3rd card to complete that tunnel. Or you could use another wild card. So here you'll see I've got 2 lines connected through the city. And then the second player is coming up to the city and wants to continue that line. If this happens, the second player would have to add in a station. To add a station, they would discard any card. It doesn't matter what colour. Once done, they could then add in the rest of their line, but only out of the city once. They could not then connect this line over here, for example. So, for your turn, your options are, you may either pick a card from the deck that is shown, You get to choose 2 cards or 1 wild card. Or you could draw 2 random cards off the top of the deck and try your luck. I tried this 4 times last night, none of them worked for me. You could draw 3 new ticket cards to try and see if you can connect any lines. It could even be lines you've already done. If it's a shorter journey, you may find that you've completed these destinations without even knowing it, and you just get lucky and get some more points. But again, these go towards final scoring. So if you haven't completed these by the end of the game, you're losing points. Not a good thing. Third option, lay down one of your trains. Claim a line. Earn some points. Simple. These little guys, the stations, also go towards final game scoring. Whatever you've got left over is plus 4 points. So if you've used all of these, less points for you. Game ends when either player is down to the last 2. If you're the one triggering it, everybody else gets one more round to finish up their go, and then it's end of game scoring time. For end of game scoring, you look at all of your tickets. The ones you've completed go towards your final score, as do, like we said, the stations, if you've got any left over. Once you've added those up, you then look to see who has the European Express. This is plus 10 points for whoever has the longest continued line over the map. Once everybody knows their final score, then comes the heartbreaking point. All of the tickets you did not manage to complete, you then deduct from your final score. So this one, for example, you would lose 8 victory points for not completing this. So if you're left over with a bunch of these things, you're in for a bad time. And that was literally what I did last night. Yay. And that is Ticket to Ride. Well, Europe. It's a fun game. It's fast, it's quick, it's easy. We enjoyed it. If you just want a light-hearted game, I do recommend. Thank you for watching. Again, thanks for bearing with me with this janky setup. It will improve. You won't have to deal with my shaky top down for much longer. But yeah, this was not planned. I found myself with some downtime and I thought I'd make a video. Thank you very much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe if you're feeling kind, and I will see you very soon.